So, 1 second here, because we get to get from one cutscene into another, and I don't really want to talk when dialogue is going on, because now I have to say something a little bit about however this dude is called. Let's stick to Ilya. That's at least the name that stuck into my brain. I had the feeling already that he's not a bad guy. I mean, he had multiple chances to shoot the guard and all, and who knows what. But he simply demanded that he throws away his rifle, and I mean, we looked back and he could have easily shot him almost point blank, but also didn't do it. And of course, you could argue that he was barely conscious, but I don't think he is a baddie. And 1 second, what I also want to say, of course he's not flawless. We don't have to talk about that. But I, at this moment, would categorize the game genre more in the grimdark and not horror still, because nothing creepy happened so far. So I would categorize it more in a grimdark setting, which isn't bad. I like the genre. And in grimdark, there's actually no real good or bad. It's more, everything is more gray, and even the heroes have their voids and their flaws and really bad habits and personality traits. And the evil persons are not utterly evil. So it is all grey or dark grey in the grimdark. So according to the genre, I would categorize Indika, so the game Indika. So far, I would say that Ilya is more on the goodish side, according to the genre. Like I said, in this kind of settings, there's no real bad or real good. But I would say, according to the mood and setting we have at the moment, that Ilya is not really a baddie.
Wait. Hey. Whoa!
Okay. Indika, come out. Look what we got today. Oh, can I? Relax. Don't you think you've had one too many drinks for such rides? Come on, if you finish first, one of them is yours. How does it work? The points are gone. Where's it at? There's it at. This will not do. Third lap, let's go. Your engine doesn't look so good, Dad. Yeah. Dad! I'm alive, I'm fine. Ah, damn. Dear, go to the workshop, will you? Get me 2 wrenches, 9 and 30 millimeter, and a hammer. And where is it? Probably because she mentioned earlier that her dad has a workshop, had a bike shop. That it's at her home. Oh, is it yours? Mine. Who are you? I'm Mirko, and your bike is junk. Junk? It's the first time you've seen a bike like this. It won't even make 10 worse. 10? It has 4 liter. There's a 4-liter boiler, so more like 50. Yeah, sure, it's junk. Let me try. No. Do you know how much it costs? Don't be scared. I'll be careful. Just 1 lap. And there goes the bike. Workshop Dewey. But we had to celebrate and rejoice, for this brother of yours was dead and has begun to live, and was lost and has been found. Luke 15:32. So yeah.
Hey. Are you all right? I'm sorry, can I take a look, please?
There's nothing to look at. Better give me an injection.
Oh my god. I'm afraid this'll have to... If we don't amputate it, you won't survive the afternoon.
Our prison doctor, he told me the same thing.
Yeah, he was
word
right.
for word. But that was over a week ago.
And he didn't do anything?
Sadly, the only surgical equipment he had was a rusty wash basin.
Very funny.
All right. Don't worry. It should be like that. Only like that. I'm also talking to God.
To God. Great. You need to get up if you don't want to lose something else to frostbite.
Did you leave the arm like that? I mean, of course, they don't have a bone saw or something like that, I guess.
What do you mean, you talk to God?
What? Oh, my arm. You've seen my arm, yes? It's been a week. Or more.
I doubt it. And what does God have to do with this?
Well, let me explain. Ever since that night, every event, it all happened as I was told it would. I'm certain I was the only one who left that train alive. It's all going according to plan. Every fucking step is God's plan, do you understand?
So taking me hostage was God's plan?
I know what you're thinking. But remember the gospel. The father who gave his money to the prodigal son, not to the beloved one, the good one, but to the bandit. He who had been murdering and stealing but came back. He came back. Do you understand? I think the Lord is happier to see one repentant sinner than, well, 100,000 righteous people. I don't know. They don't even need repentance. Do you hear me? You know, he laid everything out before me. Spread out like a deck of cards. The past, the present, the future.
Who?
God, who else? I was lying there, about to die. And a sister, just like you, brought me some water in this mug. And I was drinking and I saw ripples in the water. Little round waves. And heard a whisper. So I drank. And...
You heard God in a cup?
In a cup, yes. But that's not the point. I'll show you when we get there.
We are all excited in here.
Look, a water tower. That means the station is behind the windmill.
Station? Why? We're doing fine.
We've only got fuel for a couple of bursts. I won't be able to drag you around with no steam.
Maybe we should go around.
A nun and an officer? Who cares?
But the telegraph poles. The cables are ripped out, though.
And the road. Doesn't look like it's been used lately.
Yeah, that's a good description.
Who the fuck would do this? It's as if they blocked the passage on purpose.
The brake is rusted shut. I have to find something to get rid of the screw.
It won't fucking budge.
1 second. Okay, I have no idea. I had why and since when I had the dead inside expression on. The life of Saint John. One day, Venerable John fell into a pit. He was a God-fearing and meek monk, so he remained in the pit with humility. On the third day, John doubted himself. Had he, out of cowardice, mistaken the Lord's test for his will? Should he sit in the bottom, at the bottom of the pit in his own filth, or climb out of the darkness and into the light? John started to pray and to God, and he immediately gave John a sign to a branch leaned down into the pit. John grabbed the branch and climbed out of the pit. After realizing that in his hubris he had been tempted by the demons, John cried, terrified. He jumped back into the pit and he prayed for God's forgiveness. God forgave John and awarded him with the numerous spiritual gifts. Nice. Yeah, sit down, Indika, while Ilya is doing stuff with his almost rotten arm. The life of God pleaser Bartholomew? Bartholomew? Saint Bartholomew. I feel weird to say Mio. But hey. The recluse was so mild and pious that even wild animals were not afraid of him. He fed birds, quills, and snakes. Even a bear came around once in a while to snack on Bartholomew's wild strawberry jam. Once there was an argument between him and the bear that they could not resolve with words. Angered, Bartholomew struck the bear with his axe. Seeing what he had done, Bartholomew fell to the ground and rolled around in his tears, begging God and the bear for forgiveness.
So?
Not yet!
I'm working on it, Ilya. Don't worry.
Maybe there's something in that shed.
I'm trying, Indika. Oh, I actually didn't notice the window. But hey, we got more stuff to find.
I've missed this smell.
A fragment of a folding icon. But when she apparently loves the mechanical stuff and all that, and she says that she missed it, then why did she join the convent? Maybe due to her schizophrenia, maybe? Indika could easily tell 5mm range from 40mm range, one just by looking at them. This one is somewhere in between. Or was it maybe like, this is a gender class medieval thing, maybe? That she couldn't, inherit? Is the word inherit, the, workshop of her dad, maybe?
So?
Found a wrench.
Give it to me.
No.